So around 6.
Ever you lie?
05.
Hi, honey, what you need today? Okay, honey, do you lie for me? Make it nice, it's so sweet, it's better for you. Okay, honey, sit down. I'm
Excuse me, pardon me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me.
Hey, that's what I thought. I didn't even know. Hi,
Cheerleader, something pretty. You like long
Okay. Come on, man. I mean, here's the deal. The deal is, what was what the fuck? Where the fuck am I? This shit is boring. Myself up. Excuse me. Sir? Sir, wake up. Listen, News and Booze is about to start in 30 seconds. Can you stay awake for 30 seconds, sir? Oh, yep. Are you sure? Now give this some respect. This is a great show. News and Booze. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Clap. God, I even hate myself. Let's go, Joe. Come on, man. Here's the deal. Let's go, Brandon. Fuck my life.
The following program is rated R and may contain coarse language and graphic discussions about controversial topics that social media censors. Viewers who are easily offended or triggered should fuck off immediately. Like right now, Lev, get the hell out of here. Come on, these assholes are drunk and high, what else would you expect? You better catch up. Hey, take a shot for me. I now jive you the stars of this kick-ass show, M.R. J. Jaime, and M.R. George Rodez. Now sit back, relax, load a bowl, make a drink and don't forget about our news booze anthem. Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon. Fuck you Joe Biden.
Burp. Hey! William M. Cash! Look what he said. All I did was post a picture. He said, hey, I know that guy, Eddie Funxta and Amethyst Pimienta. What is going on? This is episode 29? 28. 28.
28.
28,
bro.
28. Thank you for tuning in. Well?
Oh, yeah.
No, don't say that.
It was a song. Sorry.
Because Razor Ramon, Scott Hall just met the Macho Man, probably up.
Oh no!
After the pearly gates, you know. Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah. So rest in peace, Scott Hall. In the news today, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon passes away, and we're very sad about that. So if you grew up with wrestling,
Right.
Early 90s. You cannot say you've never done a razor's edge to your cousin or to your brother or little sister into the pool. And that was, of course, Razor Ramon. Right? So that was a big part of our childhood. I told Kira, I'm like, you know what? You know you're getting older when you're heroes
When more of your favorite wrestlers pass away.
I know, yeah, wrestlers. Oh, dude, this is sad. Musicians. You know, the Power Rangers can never die, though. But so
well,
what's
we'll
up?
See.
So no, shh.
Well, we will see. Everybody. Okay, we talk about this, bro. Everybody dies. That's just one of those things that's expected. Everybody dies, and that's why I'm glad. Not glad, but finally let Betty White go, and that only lasted a day or two.
Finally, let her go.
Oh no, 2022 Betty White. She was 99. Let her fucking go. She's like, I want to get the fuck out of
Her
here anyway.
birthday was in 15 days. Oh, shut the fuck up.
I wanted to leave here anyway, Baaahtch. Leave me alone. Fuck.
Anyway, so we extend our condolences to the Scott Hall family
And Betty White.
earlier this year. So what's new with you, brother? How was this week?
Does everything sound good? You can hear yourself good. Everything's looking good, sounding good. Man, what a week it's been, and I'm so glad to be here tonight. You feeling good?
I'm feeling great.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Where do I start, bro? Well, I think we should kick it off in the original fashion that we usually do, using booze, usually boozy dewies. Man, we've been busy the last half hour, bro.
So we, to clarify,
what am I trying to fucking say? Yeah,
we've been trying. So the special guest, the special musical guest.
Yeah, our special guest this evening. There's no sit down tonight. There's no band. We have a very informative, educational, intuitive show for you guys tonight.
Hesperia Healing.
You're gonna have to get through George and my banters for the next half hour, and then we will
our
shenanigans. Eddie Funxta.
Eddie Funxta.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Eddie freaking Funxta.
Yes.
Can we put this right up on the? We have seriously like.
So exciting, bro.
Yeah, right there.
There we go. Yes, Eddie Funxta
have
and his beautiful wife.
Him.
Amethyst Love is in the building.
The studio.
Yes.
And we were having, because we're used to bands,
yes,
to rap artists,
you're right,
this and that. And so it's tough, if you've ever done live sound or especially streaming, you got to dial the tone and the sound and the mixture. And just because it's an experience. This isn't a band that's coming up.
Yeah, exactly. And like you said, everything. Since we do everything live around here, we've become used to live sound, quick setups. Numerous people here dancing around, stepping on chords, dropping shit. But we strive to bring you the best possible show we possibly can each and every week.
How are we doing,
man?
Can you guys call in and let us know how we're doing? Because, sometimes we need some positive reinforcement, right?
Yes.
Give us a call at
760-887-6866. Yeah.
And this is off at the top of the dome. People ask me, hey, do you guys follow a script? I said, there's no script. The script is right here, right there. And we bring you the news, we bring you the booze, we bring you the funnies, we bring you the sads, everything. We try our best, man. I think just listening to Eddie Funxta and Hesperia Healing, that's gonna definitely open up my.
We have some comments that we didn't see until now since I've just switched the camera angle, brother. We had John Peraza. Hey, Jay! Ow!
What's up? Luis Carlos Garcia, Triple M. He'll be calling in.
Oh yeah! Just wait, I'll be calling in. All right, at least he's watching.
We know he's
now
watching.
He knows exactly what to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been talking to mentioned to John Peraza. Hey, when you coming in here soon? He's like, soon, brother, soon. So we're looking forward to that here in the near future. All right,
man. Well, I don't know about you, but are you tired? I don't want to say this, right? And because I'm always such a positive influence on people's lives and positivity. I'm the power of positivity because I'm the son of the original G. Anyways, I've given up. Have you given up on our country, on this administration? Like,
I've given up on I gave up when he was cheated in. Okay, that's when I gave up.
Yeah.
But I think that I mentioned to you last week. I think certain important things should be voted on by the American people, such as the pipeline.
You did say
things that are super important to the importance of the country. I think should be added. One douchebag ball sucking Kamala Harris and this motherfucking scarecrow asshole. They can't make up their minds for nothing. They stole the election. Let the American people vote on the top 5 priority things that
And
have
what
to do
was my
with this
devil's
country.
advocate? Devil's advocate me was, do you really trust the people of the United States to vote for important stuff like that? Remember,
Well,
okay.
Yes, I actually do. I think.
Do you, okay, so okay, but people in L.A., Sacramento, New York cannot be part of that vote then, okay? Because what L.A. votes for affects us over here in rural America. You know, I want to say rural, right? I think we're kind of not in the rural. I mean, there's definitely rural areas here. We're not subdivisions.
If there's a train stop on here in the rural America, Victorville, on the way to Vegas, we have every right to fucking say what we fucking need to say because they're gonna put a train stop here to ship people out to Las Vegas.
Think about how many billions of dollars they spend on propaganda in L.A. alone. Right. Even like, they pay off the Dodgers. You know, like, hey, wear a mask or you can't come. I can't miss the finals. I can't miss the play. You know, you got to think about how. Okay, we're out here in rural America. Think about how many people get brainwashed in the big cities, and they're called uninformed or underinformed voters because they just follow what the TV tells them or what the billboard says. Vote for Jenny Craig, and they're like,
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spit this out there like I always do. So they're talking about old senior citizens and millennials, then, right?
And I want to.
I hate to say that.
I'm considered.
I've learned to spit out what's on my mind. So people that don't know or don't give a shit are usually or are too over worried and cautious about it. I'm considered old folks and millennials.
I'm considered a millennial though. That and that's a thing.
Uneducated, just not the douchebag millennial. Well, yes, the douchebag millennials, not the smart ones.
And no, and it's not. It has nothing to do with the age classification. It's just
right.
Their own the brain. I mean, there's 15-year-old dumbasses. There's 15-year-old conservatives.
Right.
There's 99-year-old dumbasses. There's 99-year-old conservatives.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. So you have the people that watch the news.
There's people in Generation X in your generation, right? Suck it. Nah.
Wait, hold on a second. Am I an X, bro?
Are you Generation X?
I don't know. Am I?
We're not Z. We're not Generation Z. I know that for sure. But it has nothing to. I don't think it has anything to do with generation. It's about programming. It's about brainwashing. It's about the Matrix. Where's Merc Benaya? Where's Ghostal Mascom? We need to have that song played during the commercial break.
Again. Well, I guess every top 40 station plays the number one hit every single show. But we want to make sure that we have a little bit of variety.
You know what trips me out, Jay?
What's up?
I'm looking right here. I'm not going bald. That's the only thing that makes me happy.
Oh, good for you, man. Good for you.
And yes, the carpets do match the drapes.
Nobody cares, bro. Wait, does your wife?
She's watching. Right
They better be brown or black.
She likes when I do the braids.
Braids? What? Yeah, gross.
We do cornrows, corn pop.
I prefer the just trimmed down, shaved down version.
The runway.
Yeah, well, yeah, just like I even tried to manscape myself. I try to keep it clean because the longer you marry, the more effort it should take. All right. I'm not gonna choke on the fucking gross hair. Perfect. Let's go for a dive.
Do you decorate your pubes for Christmas?
Never thought of that, man.
Hey, I'm just one step ahead, guys.
We were together so long. Even on our honeymoon, I fucking passed out early.
Can I get the da da da? Oh my gosh, Jay, you really did that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know. The older we go, the more tired we get, and then hopefully we get some healing from the high desert healing Eddie Funxta.
Yes, it's gonna be amazing, guys. I'm so excited about this,
guys.
What a variety of instruments I've never seen before.
You have no idea the sounds that are gonna come out, and what you're gonna feel. And we're gonna do an interview. He told me about a story. I don't know if we could talk about it on air. But the reactions to the healing, the reactions to the sounds, and I could tell you, I've been there.
Well, ask them, and they'll tell you everything they told you in private.
Well, but we'll see if we could talk about that because that was amazing.
Right, yeah.
So, anyways, but going on in the can I get in the news? They're gonna come on later. They're gonna we're gonna do the band interview around 6:10. Then we're gonna do the healing session around 6:20. Dun, 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 dun. All right, a little louder. I don't think they could hear it. In the news today, so news and booze. I don't know if you guys saw our podcast. I went to SSP MMA 49 this last weekend, and
how was that? How'd it go?
It was just it was a great time. $60. You get 18 pro MMA fights, two amateur fights. I think we got our money's worth. It was at the Commerce Casino. I went there to support my good friend and my coach, Aaron Troby. Unfortunately, his fight got canceled because the doctors could not clear his opponent. His heart rate was too high. Something
too nervous, huh?
No, I'm not going to speculate what it could be, right? I just know that it's probably God intervening.
White coat syndrome?
No, I'm not going to even like.
I will
try to each their own, right?
When is your heart rate the highest ever? When are you going to the doctor?
When you're on coke.
Oh well, I've never done that. But when you go to the doctor, they call it white coat syndrome. It's actually a true thing.
Oh, when you go to the doc? Oh, I thought you said
like, your blood pressure is high. It's always high. I was like, only when I'm here, bro.
I thought you said white coke syndrome.
Oh, no. White coat.
I thought I was playing in on that. Man, come on. We got to do the show 2 nights a week. Who agrees?
I do.
Oh,
right here, bro.
2 nights a week.
Maybe Wednesday and Saturday.
Saturday. Let's see. Yeah. Saturday morning breakfast? No, I really want to do that cooking show.
No bands, no nothing. Just us, you know.
How about the cooking show? Can we parlay?
Yeah, we could have big dinner for Saturday night.
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, can I have the Mike Storm ashtray, please?
Yes. Can we get to the
national
YouTube
anthem?
Yes, we will get to the national anthem. We will get. Oh my gosh! Oh, that was the only problem I had with SSP 49 MMA, Sparstar 49 MMA fight. The freaking national anthem was this dude playing the guitar, and he played the guitar okay, and it was really low, and there was no singing, and it was like a cheap version of Jimi Hendrix doing the Star Spangled Banner.
Was it acoustic?
No, it was not. It was electric, but it was kind of awkward and it was really low. And that's the only thing I got to tell you guys. Sparstar, step up your game when it comes to the national anthem, kiddos. Don't forget which country made you. Hell, now for the real national anthem.
Wow. Did you applaud at the end?
No, everybody was crying.
Oh, that sucks, bro.
Yeah, they were like crying, like, what the fuck was that?
What was that? Oh, wow.
And then
how sad, man. I'm crying. That's sad. Everybody a lot of people mess it up. Remember, like, Christina Aguilera, they said the wrong words and all that shit, and everybody was like, oh my god.
Borat. Borat messed it up.
You don't want to get booed like Roseanne Barr. You do not want to get...
Kazakhstan is the best country!
It takes a lot to get booed by doing the national anthem. So did they get booed?
They did not get booed.
Okay, good.
They did not. But people were just quiet after. They're just like,
oh my god.
that was. I thought the dude was practicing or tuning his guitar.
Maybe he was. Maybe his wireless pack was on.
Not according to Bruce Buffer's cousin. And now we got the national anthem played by blah, 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 and we're expecting a girl or a guy to walk up. No, there's this dude playing in the corner the national anthem on his Squier guitar. It wasn't even a Fender. It wasn't even a Fender. It was a Squier guitar.
They do make Squier, don't they?
Of course, but Squier is we all know that's the cheaper stuff made in Mexico.
Oh my
not
gosh.
In Corona.
So that's the cheapest one, and then that $100 guitar you get.
Yeah, dude, it was the $99 basic package that you got back in the day. With a little
super
PV hognose.
Walmart came out with that, and they were really pushing music for kids back in the early 2000s. First Act or something like that, I want to say.
Yes.
And they really went all out with it. They stopped doing it. Why? But people were buying the shit. I mean, they sold out of everything, which was a good thing that Walmart did. For anybody to get a reasonably priced piece of crap. But I mean, at least you can get your feet wet and say, "I like this. I want a better one."
That's true. You know what?
That's what's important.
Thank you, Walmart, for those $99 bundles. Okay.
Yes.
That we all like.
You never know. Okay, look at Guitar Hero.
No,
right, that inspired.
I don't hate Guitar Hero.
So many people picked up guitar or drums because of that video game, which I thank goodness for. that did happen, because that was something that people needed, just like the Walmart providing instruments at the in Walmart. You just buy just the basics.
No, you're absolutely
So you're
right.
playing this plastic piece of crap guitar on Guitar Hero. I never did it, but I know a few people that just
You never played Guitar Hero?
No, I don't think I've ever played Guitar Hero.
How about Rock Band?
I have rock bands. I play drum. I don't play games. I don't think I can translate that.
Okay, so it's like
I mean,
shooting
I
a
could
real
probably,
okay, so have you ever played laser tag?
Yes.
Have you ever shot a gun?
Yes.
So two different things, right? It's shooting a gun and doing laser tag are two different games.
You're right. You're right.
So now we're using music to play a game, not. I get it. I get it. The adrenaline is still there, but that's the only way I could play "Bark at the Moon"
on guitar.
on Guitar Hero. That's the only, I can't play that on my fingers are too clumsy now, man. Maybe our high desert healers can heal my nerves. Help me! Help me!
All right, this is the national anthem, and help me pronounce his last name. This is Clint, last name from our good
God
friend.
you?
Is that how you say it?
I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm just reading.
Lead singer, only singer from
Gobihue.
Hollow Moon.
Hello, Moon.
This is Clint's version or rendition of the national anthem that they performed live out there at Cafe 247. Got Hewitt. Maybe he's listening or watching. Somebody can let us know.
He's handsome for a man, but made for a woman. You know that, right?
Is this a shampoo commercial?
Yeah, it is, because his long hair. You know what, Clint? I'm jealous of you because I can't do the long hair anymore. My 3 kids pull them too much, and I'm jealous of you. That's it. I got a vendetta against you, Clint.
All right, I'm JJ Baaahtch.
And this is George Rodez.
This is the national anthem. We'll be right back.
By the dawn's early light, was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave.
Very nice, Clint. Thank you.
By the dawn's early light,
What so proudly we hailed. Thank you, Clint, for the national.
That was
anthem.
Clint Galtby from Hollow Moon.
I bet you's Gobihue, but I know it's got bet. It's like spelled like.
It's-
Where are you from, Clint? Where are you from?
What state are you from?
Let's
bro?
ask
Number
Ultimate
streets.
West. Where are you from? I'm from California.
Where are you from? California.
Oh yeah. So
All right, now that we are officially, we got the national anthem done behind us. That's how we start this show, bro. We are
Oh,
officially,
my
riding, man. We are on the air. We are live.
we're not riding with Biden.
Oh hell no, man. We're.
pause that video, baby. Pause that video. Here we
Grab that
go.
really quick. We're gonna take this phone call. We have a phone call.
We got a phone call?
We're not so excited, but yeah. Hello, who's this?
Hello, my name is Sam.
Hi, Sam. How are you?
Hi, Sam. I am.
Good, how are you?
Great. How can we help you tonight?
I'm just calling in.
Hell
Wow!
Sam, well, thank
Just
you.
for,
It's somebody
Yeah,
we don't know you.
It's nice to know that we got listeners. So what's going on, Sam?
Yes.
What's making you call in? What's on your mind?
oh, I heard Eddie Eddie Funxta was gonna be there.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
freaking Funxta.
Hey.
I don't know if you're gonna watch. I'm gonna show you a little quick glimpse of her in the studio. They
Look at
are
them,
in
they're
the
right there.
building. Yeah, that's all. I'm
Say
gonna
hi,
show
everybody.
you. Just say hi.
Say hi. Say hi. Yeah, there you go. All right.
We
so
do not lie.
we
They
do
are
not-
here.
They're in the studio.
Yes, they are
So
here.
how do you know them, Sam?
I met them at the farmers market. They set up at the farmers market and they share sound and beautiful vibes and healing frequencies with everyone.
Oh God.
Well,
And that's
Sam,
how we met.
I'm so
Sam,
ready for this.
shameless plug, Sam. I'm the one with the Super Mario bus, shaved ice bus. That's me.
That's how we met them.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So next time, Sam,
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
look for my bus and buy something for me. Ow!
go to the farmer's market and then get some shaved ice and
Listen to some amazing sound healing.
some healing. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Like I said, shameless plug. Go ahead.
I bought shaved ice before from you.
Oh!
I personally met you.
Was
I
it
just
good?
think
Was it
that's
a good
personally
experience? Was it a good experience?
nice.
Everything
It
good?
was delicious.
Oh, good,
It was
good. Thank you.
delicious.
There we go. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
Sam, have you been part of their healing sessions? Have you done that? Can you tell us about your experience with them?
Yes, definitely. I've been to several. I've been to a lot of them.
Wow.
I've joined their women's circle several times. That was a very beautiful experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Amethyst provides a safe space for women to just come out and, feel comfortable just with themselves and whatever they got going on. It's just a safe place to release that stuff. A lot of times women don't have that opportunity, so that's a beautiful place to go. And I've joined their moon circles.
Wow.
That's also really nice. We get to
You know my real name's
Share with
August
people.
Moon, right?
the what?
My real name's August Moon.
Really?
Yeah, Luna.
That's cool.
No, okay, I'm messing with you. So
Sam, I had a question as well. How you met them at the farmers market? So how long ago was that?
I think it's been now like 6 months almost.
Okay, cool. All right, so you.
Yeah. and-
Wow. Okay. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I'm glad that people are watching, interacting with our guests tonight, because that's what it's all about, is coming together, and we're so excited to talk to them a little later, and then they're going to do the whole experience here live for us. So maybe we can get those vibes when you're talking about George.
yes.
Yeah, definitely. You'll feel it. And also we've done, they do the mushroom tea meditation, CE5 meditation.
Oh man.
I don't think we can announce
that
that
one-
yet.
See,
No,
I have to work tomorrow at the farmers market, and then I would do that, but I just don't want to take the chance, man. we all have to work tomorrow at the farmers. You see us all tomorrow. George, come in.
I'm going to Arizona tomorrow.
I'll
I'll get my iced tea over there. We'll do the mushroom tea later. I'll get some Arizona iced tea.
back to Sam.
But actually, Pasquale, Sam,
I recommend it.
one of our listeners is asking, have you aligned your chakras?
Fuck's that?
I work on that through my meditations. Yes, you could do activating your chakra meditation, like Kundalini yoga, breath work for all your chakras. And yesterday, actually, I did a combo ceremony at their house, and I definitely aligned my chakras there.
Well, I want to ask you, like, can you for Jay, and then I'll ask them, like, can you explain to people and our listeners what a chakra is and what that means, aligning your chakras?
Energy centers in our body.
Okay.
We have 7 main ones, but we have more than that all over in our body. And they're just energy centers connected to different parts of our body. And so
So
You
what
can
happens
work
when
on-
you finally align it? You just become aware. You become whole. What would you? How would you describe it to someone? I don't want to say like on the normie, the person that's never even smoked weed. Like how do you even describe what aligning your chakra is? I know energy, but what does it feel like? Is it you're in a better mood?
Have you ever
Or,
done it? So you known them for 6 months. Prior to 6 months, were you looking into something like this, or you just happened to meet these folks?
I've already had experiences with meditation prior, and I've been like on this journey for some time. But we met them, and we kind of just like click because they have this beautiful energy, and with that, you feel like a sense of community.
Yeah.
But they do a lot of work with that. So their meditation, sound healing, the sound healing that they provide, all these instruments are attuned to the frequencies of the chakras.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
So Amethyst plays like the 7 bowls,
Right.
Each one attuned to the chakra. So when they do their sound bath, you're getting all your chakras are getting like a sound bath. Literally, they're being bathed, and they're being because they get you in a cellular level, like the frequencies.
Right. So when sorry, George, really quickly, I barely met them. I've been there at the farmers market for years, and I've always heard their music. But all of a sudden, they were placed right in front of my shaved ice bus. The Royal Cross, the Royal Cross. So I was there all day. You got to figure, and I'm watching them set up. I'm listening to the warm-ups, their music. I'm listening to everything. And I messaged George. I said, George, you gotta check these people out. I'm gonna see if I can get them on the show.
Yeah, and this was about a month.
And they were right. I had like a front stage view out my service window of my food truck. They're just right there, and it's reverberating right into my bus, my food truck.
Were you in a good mood?
Which is the bus.
And that was the day you sold the most too, right?
I don't know. I just had I had this hands-free orgasm, but no, I'm just kidding. And I'm just kidding. But I had walked out before everything got busy. It was early in the morning, and I walked over and I was like, I'll mention it again when they're in studio for the interview. I was like, hey, so you're telling me that John Bonham and Motley Crue drummer
Tommy Lee
hit the gong the wrong way this entire time?
Oh yeah.
And that we just hit it out. That was my question, because the Motley Crue and the John Bonham had the gongs behind the drum set.
Yeah.
And all I did was and even for Queen as well. Like, okay, so Eddie's got gongs, and I've never heard sounds that come out of gongs like this before. So that was my dumb introductory joke.
No, it's not dumb, dude. It's crazy.
And we just hit it out. We just started talking, and I was like, here they are, and here they are.
Well, think about it. It's like Rolling Stones playing the sitar, but playing it like a guitar. But the Beatles really the difference between the Beatles and Rolling Stones is the Beatles really knew how to play the sitar, but Rolling Stones didn't. They played like guitar. But
George Harrison went on the spiritual travels, and he learned, and he went to visit the people that had that, and George Harrison really dove into the
meaning of it.
If you had that much fucking money, you had nothing better to do, and you're just like, well, let me go see if I can learn to sit tall, and maybe learn how to learn the religion and everything as well. I have so much money in my.
Was that a good impersonation of George Harrison, Sam?
My dick hurts so much from banging so many babes. Oh, thank you. She's lying. All right,
Sam. Let me ask you this real fast.
Sorry.
Actually, our guests, our viewers are watching. Okay, so do you think, knowing what you know now about vibrations, you mentioned that they focus on your vibration. Why do you think so many of the songs are in a lower vibration? Because every instrument is tuned to, don't correct me if I'm wrong, 540 hertz, which is just like a vibration of dread. When instruments should be tuned to a higher pitch where there's more happiness. Think about songs in the 70s, they're upbeat, right? Right. And I'm talking about popular music. And now music is just like depressing, Xanax, Klonopin, drinking, and it's like
mumble rap.
It's not even in a minor. I'm not even talking about minor scales. I'm talking about frequencies
themselves. Yeah, the lyrics themselves combined with the instruments are not the problem, because even music, take away the lyrics and you got a cool beat, you can still vibe to that, you can still bob your head and make feel good, even if it's guitar or something. But the lyrics are, I think, if you're listening to it, it's going into your subconscious, all this stuff about, what they're talking about, like you said, is negative, or a lot of things are sexual.
Yeah.
If they're degrading,
and it's not even the good sexual. It's just like sad sexual.
No, it's not like the sexy sexual. Like, it doesn't make you want to get down anymore.
Barry White.
It's something that most of the time is degrading to women. So that's low vibrational.
Oh yeah.
You're putting that out there.
And I hate that B word. And I hate that B word. Every song has a B word.
We're singing it, and even kids are singing it, and instead
Bad Bunny's the B word.
something.
I've changed it up.
Bad Bunny. Yeah, but when the combination of these other instruments that are specifically attuned to the body, then I mean, with any music, we can just feel it because we are vibration. But
Hey,
also the
nice.
intention behind the music and the person playing it, like, you know, there's so much intention to it in it, and that's what they put out
On
with
all
their
levels,
instruments as
like you
well.
said, it's the lyrics, it's the subconscious and the conscious. It's the lyrics,
Correct.
the up in your front. But what I'm specifically talking to is a subliminal. The actual frequency,
Correct.
the frequency of like the guitar of the E string. It should be, if correct me if I'm wrong, it should be at 580 is what causes good feelings subliminally, but every song is at 540 hertz or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Callers, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying, but it's something like that. Every popular music that's on right now, every instrument is tuned to 540 hertz.
Well, what music are you talking about? This mumble rap or what?
No,
I
I'm
mean-
talking about even rock and roll, even Pink Floyd, like Pasquale mentioned.
Yeah. Ooga.
Even Pasquale mentioned, even Pink Floyd, and this went back. They all agreed back in the 50s. It happened in the 50s that, oh, you know what? Something about the frequency changed, and that's what became popular. But it was more, and I don't want to say satanic routes, but it was just negative tritones.
I thought you were going to say the placement of
432 hertz. I'm sorry.
That's the
That's
the sad
432?
sound.
Yeah, and subliminally. I mean, you could be playing a major chord, yeah, but it's still just
Everybody, it's raining outside.
It's raining, man. Hallelujah. Everything.
It's raining, man, outside.
But Sam, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but
I thought that in the 50s, that's when they started putting gongs behind the big drum set, so that's why they fucked up.
oh yeah, they don't know. Sam,
Maybe the gong was 432.
thank you so much. So have you made do we make a fan? Are you a fan now of
Definitely.
We gotta
I
watch
was
the
just
show,
gonna say-
yeah.
Yes, I was gonna say though, when you said 432 hertz, that is also though that's the vibration of the frequency of Yeah.
Wow.
So that's a good frequency.
Oh, sorry. Then what they're saying is
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, sorry,
a
then
lot of instruments are attuned to 432 because of the healing.
okay. That's what it is.
in
Okay,
that hertz.
that's what he
in
was
that
saying. That's a good
frequency.
one. Then there's another one.
Yes, that's a good one.
that most songs.
George's
are 540.
didgeridoo was at 432.
Can you do an ohm on the phone before we take off?
Oh yeah, I don't mind.
Go for it.
Like,
You can do it a lot longer if you want. And if you do that sound, you can feel it in your throat.
It reminds me of the Dark
As
Crystal.
deep as yours.
Hell yeah! Well, thank you so much, Sam, for calling in.
thank you for watching, thank you for calling in, and thank you for buying shaved ice
Of
for me. And
course,
hell
thank
yeah,
you.
440.
Wow.
She said
Of course.
440.
Eddie's saying 440. That's right. That's where he's saying
got
that's at. Sam, maybe we'll see you tomorrow. All of us will be at the farmers market, doing our normal thing.
Definitely, I'll be
And,
there.
yeah, come by and say hi, and I'll give you a little something
Sure
for
will.
watching the show.
Hey!
Awesome.
Thank you, Sam. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Have a good one,
Have a
man.
beautiful night.
Thank you. Keep watching.
All right. Anybody else want to call in? 760-887.
I'll be there.
Yeah, come by and say hi. And I'll give you something.
6866. So yeah, no, that's a great conversation to have. I mean, I think we have our silly shows, we have our serious shows about war and this and that, right? But I think we honestly got to talk about the spiritual too, especially as pot smokers, yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get to that level. And no, I gotta tell you, I may not seem like it, but I'm spiritual as fudge.
Yeah, you are, and we usually we always have a great time doing this show, guys, and we make our silly
Good.
jokes. And what do you need to see? What?
I want my food. No, I'm kidding.
Let's
Eddie Funxta said 440 is everything's programming. Earth's resonance is 430.
Actually, I do have a question. I have a question for you. Did you ever hear? It was a couple years back. Manny and I we called it the hum. It was like a hum that we heard this coming out. Like we laid to go in bed, and all of a sudden it was almost like it was overpowering. And we both went through it here and there. She's like, I hear the hum again, and I was like, It's kind of crazy. I feel like the way you're looking at me, like I'm crazy, but we call it the hum, and I haven't heard it for a long time, man.
Where did you hear it?
Just at home.
You have a tinnitus in your ear. No.
I thought I had the rule. I thought about all that. Trust me, but when Manny started hearing the same thing, he's like, "Well, I hear if you look it up, it's called the hum."
The hum. Oh,
and it's almost like that's the reason why I brought that. Just reminded me of it because what Eddie just said, the Earth's resonance is it might have been just like too much of that coming out of the.
Well, yeah, I mean, as you get
ground,
older,
but,
you hear lower frequencies as opposed to higher frequencies. So maybe. Who the hell's calling in? Who the hell is that?
Do you want to take it?
Yeah, let's take it. And then there's...
Wait. 3, 2.
It's a 5G, bro. It was 5G.
Hello, who's this?
Who is this?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Who is this?
You're live.
I'm looking for Jay.
You're looking for Jay?
I think he's talking in the 432 hertz, and how can I help you?
What up, Jay?
Who's this?
Johnny Carnage.
Johnny freaking call! Oh, thank you for calling in. We're talking about aligning chakras, and of course we summon Johnny Carnage.
I was like, is that the 432 hertz we're talking about, or what?
I just felt like you guys were talking about spiritual shit.
We are.
So you are watching? Yes, we're just trying to work our way through this this amazing show.
I felt it.
What's happening, brother? I mean, were we wrong? Were we right?
Good. How you guys doing?
We're doing great, man.
Have you heard the hum?
I know. I live in the hum.
Ooh, I don't know what that means.
We live in the hum.
We live in the hum because
is it the big trucks going by Rancho Road now? Is it that? I mean, fuck,
no, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
430. What does 432 hertz mean to you?
It's a frequency that's supposed to be very powerful. A lot of people say that they tune their music to it to heal people, I think.
See, that's the direct opposite I'm getting from our viewers, too.
I've been asked about that a lot, actually.
You know what? We're going to have Eddie Funxta in here in a couple minutes, and this is his passion and his life's work.
Yes.
I saw him playing that. I have one of those the steel drums that he has.
Dude.
Really cool.
Dude, I honestly want to cry. Like, seriously, I'm in a good way. Like, just,
yeah, a little later on they're going to perform live, so
it's a release.
Wait till you hear this. Johns, I mean, what else, man? Hopefully we didn't call in and get you, in a sad mood.
When are you gonna be on the show?
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to get on, man. I've just been working. Like, I literally I've been working like 7 days a week, and then
man.
when I don't work, I'm playing. Well, I mean, not even when I don't work. Sometimes I'll work 10 to 15 hours, get off, and go play a show. I barely it's been a very hectic ride. I'm basically like super trucker, super dad, super musician.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
So have you had time to align your chakra though?
I need to do some more meditation, honestly. My house is like built with crystals. Not really. It's just my wife has a lot of crystals like everywhere. So
not meth though, right? Not meth.
Not meth.
Thank God.
I'd have a lot more energy.
More energy. That's where I was going. Damn it! No, brother. Hey, we want you on the show, man, and we get it. We see what you're doing. You know, we love. Dude, family's over everything. That's why I'm not touring. Or anything like that.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I feel you, brother. I know. I want to come on the show real soon. Maybe do a little Johnny Carnage set. We got to do a $20 profit set soon too.
I was telling him 420, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys are gonna.
We booked it.
A lot of people have been trying to book us for 420. I think we have a different show that's booked on the weekend before 420.
Yeah. It's a busy day for everybody. I mean, it really is.
It is.
Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
We have no consent playing live here on our show on 420.
420, yeah, no consent. So we're going to have them on the show. And then.
It'd be definitely easier for me to come do my solo act. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometime soon, because I just have to show up and send you the tracks.
Right.
Then
it'll be fun.
That's something
we do that.
We have openings beginning in April. We're booked until April, right, brother?
Until April. Well, that's something we got to talk about, brother. We would love to have you on the show.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. I mean, based on what you were saying right now, if you could actually call in when Eddie Funxta goes on, he could talk to you about frequencies. I'm an amateur. at that. But I mean, you guys could probably have a different conversation, and I want you on the show to talk about all the crazy things we talk about on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, aliens, Anunnaki.
Oh yeah, man.
Paranormal.
Yeah.
You know,
That's why he's calling.
I just like to post things that make people like think,
fight with each other,
even whether it's one way or the other, just to keep the electricity running through their brains.
You know, my favorite meme is, here's a picture of a stick, argue about it, and everybody's just fucking fighting. That's not a stick, that's a log, and it's just like that's that lower frequency, you know, like, oh man. But anything you want to say, brother? You got anything coming up?
Yeah, dude, I want to tell you guys about this thing that happened. I went to my first tailgating party the other day. It was crazy. Have you guys ever been to a tailgating party?
Yeah, many a times.
Well, I mean, it was the Coliseum, like football, or
it was at in the parking lot of a Costco gas station.
Gas station.
And man, it was nuts, dude, because like there were so many people there, and then I saw this confrontation go down between like this dude. He was like, "I was here first, so if you don't move, I'm gonna knock your teeth out."
At a gas station.
Looked at him. The old lady looked at him, took out her teeth, said, "Now what?" And you know, it was just real crazy to me. I asked that old lady for a stick or for a piece of gum, and she said she'd blow me after she kicked that dude's ass.
Wow, gum!
Is that a joke?
Yeah, dude, that was, come on, that was true. That was a true story.
Best Costco trip ever.
And now I have an STD.
I've been working on my stand-up. That was a little piece I wrote. Actually.
Oh yeah,
yes.
I'm glad you brought that up, brother. Yeah, we always do comedy night here once in a while, and I mean, you could do Carnage, you could do the comedy. I think that would be amazing, either one or both in one night. So are you gonna stick with the makeup or what?
I'm not like the greatest at it. I just got inspired by the show. It's called Kill Tony.
Okay. And
it's got there's this comedian, his name's Tony Hinchcliffe, and he basically does this thing where he has a podcast that's live, and he'll have a bucket full of names from the audience, and he draws from the bucket and has people come up and do 1 minute stand up, and it's really interesting. It's cool 'cause some people bomb, some people are really good, you know, and like then I've also been listening to a lot of like Sam Kinison and like all types of comedians, and I was like, man, I want to write some jokes.
John,
well, you watched Joker too, right? You saw what they did to him when he bombed. What happened to Robert De Niro in that movie, The Joker?
Oh yeah.
Well, you know, you talked about an old lady, right? So I actually got a story. We got that ice cream truck going almost, right? So the other day, Jay's working on his second food truck, right? And it's ice cream, right? We're going to be doing ice cream, hopefully. Well, we did a dry run. We did a dry run with the ice cream truck, and so because we've been working on a side project. So, anyways, I was going down the street. Here comes the ice cream man, right? I think that's my new nickname.
Stop! Yes, pass me by.
Yeah. And then so this late. Okay, so I go ding 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 pop. You know that song or whatever I'm playing, and this lady goes, yeah, the Jack in the Box one, yeah, but in an ice cream truck, the ice cream man's there, and it was a little warm. So this lady goes, all right, I'll take a chocolate bar. And I said, ma'am, we did the school. We just ran out of chocolate. I said, ma'am, we got vanilla, we got strawberry, we got everything. I don't have chocolate. And then, so the song's playing. Pop goes the weasel. And then she goes, and she's looking, she's like scanning through all the freaking, I ran out of Tweety Bird because she wanted Tweety Bird.
Yeah, that's not chocolate.
No, I know. But then she says, can I have a chocolate sandwich? Like the chocolate tacos? I said, ma'am, I'm completely out of chocolate. And then so it goes, ding, 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 ding. Pop goes the weasel. And I'm like, all right, so lady, we got strawberry, we got vanilla, we got I think we had some coffee, ice cream, and she's still not listening. She goes, I'll take the chocolate. And I said, lady, can you spell the van in vanilla? She goes, yeah, of course, VAN. That's right, you're right. And I'm like, can you spell the straw in strawberry? She goes, why? STRAW. She's thinking I'm going to pull out like a chocolate bar or something if she spells it right. And I said, can you spell the fuck in chocolate? And she goes, sir, there is no fucking chocolate. I said, exactly. Now get the hell out of here. Can I get the dudich? Can I get the
Oh my God, hold on.
That was a slow burn. I'm sorry, guys.
Very quiet.
That was good. Last time I went to go get ice cream at a little truck, this kid walked up to me and the kid was like, "You have a pedo stash."
Oh no!
I was like,
"What the?"
I was like,
"A kid or the ice cream truck?"
Kid, the kid.
So are we gonna do this?
Quiet.
No, I'm just
all right,
kidding.
good.
Oh
But
god!
I really have been told I have a pedo stash.
Oh man, you know what?
Oh, man.
Like that's all I can. That's all I can grow. Sometimes I'll shave my pubes
that's not your fault.
The
and
beard.
hold it up to my fucking chin to see what I got. But
The beard, dude.
Don't
You
work.
just gotta invest in like a what's it called Spirit Halloween. Sometimes they got beards on sale, dude. The premium ones just fucking
I know.
just buy
Beards on
it
sale.
a week after
I
Halloween
try-
is over.
I tried to buy the stuff that you're supposed to put on your face. It'll make your fucking beard grow. Then I looked at the ingredients and saw it was just piss.
Is that a joke or is it real?
No, it's real.
Oh.
Why do you think I got a full beard?
Well, I'll piss on your face, I guess. If it's on fire.
Oh,
It would be cheaper.
It'll be cheap. Well, you know
if
what?
it was on fire, I would piss on your face.
I can't get my wife to piss on me anymore, man. Come on.
Light it on fire, bro.
Oh, man!
On fire, man.
Oh my god! All right, now see those are those lower frequencies, guys. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Well,
we're going too low.
freaking Johnny Carnage, dude.
I got to get back to my kids, y'all.
All right,
Love
brother.
you guys. I just want to call and say hi and shit.
Hey, man.
Saw you guys
Likewise, and we'll have you here soon. We'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. I knew this.
Let's talk. We'll be in contact about getting me in there.
April.
I'll hit you up, brother. Love you, man. We're gonna take a quick
Love
break.
you guys.
Yes.
We're
thank
gonna
you
get
very
Eddie
much.
Funksta.
Keep doing the great work.
Thank you.
Woo!
Likewise, brother. Likewise.
All right. Well, let's go and
There's another fucking call.
call.
Should we
Take it.
this,
Take
or-
it.
Okay.
Hello. You're live on the air.
Hello.
You were talking about frequencies,
God damn it,
so I
it's
thought I'd be the
frequencies.
frequent caller that calls in. Hey, you booked me, bro. You can't say "God damn it" this time. I'm not on anybody else's dime anymore, but yours. So this is a special call-in, okay?
Woo!
So if you don't know who this is, baby, it's the
your
Golden
dimes.
Voice Triple M.
It's your
But,
dime.
you know,
Spill
from
it.
that last conversation you were having with Mr. Savage, very, very enlightening. Especially you're talking about lower frequencies. You were talking about 432 hertz.
So he's watching tonight.
He's watching.
Yes.
Yes. Finally.
Brother.
Finally.
Yes.
I work at a car dealership. I'm working deals. I'm listening to what's going on. I'm a
Nice.
multitasker.
Put us on over the speakers of the dealership.
He's an animal.
Right? Well, you know, that's what my girlfriend called me this morning, but it's another story.
This morning.
Hey,
all right.
what's up,
that's
brother?
the only satisfaction you can get at the pump right now, by the way. Hey!
Oh.
But anyways, so yeah, you were talking about 432 hertz, and that's something I recently dived into. It's listening to certain sounds, like, you know, those nature sounds, those real melodic,
Yeah.
relaxing sound. ASMR is what they call it,
Yeah.
I think. So yeah, I mean, those frequencies are pretty cool, but it kind of got me thinking about a song by Tool, and I know you're a fan of
Yeah.
rock music.
Yes.
Have you ever listened to 46 and 2?
Yes.
That song is all about different frequencies, man, and
Yeah.
about where we came from.
Interesting.
Cro-Magnon Man was, I think, what are we? We're 44 and 2. So Cro-Magnon Man was 42 and 2, and 46 and 2 is to ascend to that higher frequency of understanding and enlightenment. But to do that, you must confront yourself and deal with the shadow, as they call it. Very deep song. Very deep song.
Dear Lord, we're probably gonna listen to it. If we're gonna talk about the frequencies, though, because I'm an amateur, like I said earlier, why don't you call in when Eddie Funxta, Eddie Funksta's on right now, and then we could have that conversation.
Oh, strong.
Deal?
I thought.
Please.
Yeah, are we gonna touch base with Ukraine as well today?
Well, I heard that Russia wants Alaska back. Dun dun dun.
I think. Hold on. You guys better put this out in the presses. Don't print the papers yet until I say what I've had to say. I'm going to make a statement for all of America to Mr. Vladimir Putin on us giving him back Alaska, and it's a simple one. Go fuck yourself, comrade.
We bought it fair and square for $7 million, kiddo. But while we're at it, why don't we just return to Pangea?
Right?
Right, let's just go back to Pangea.
Well, I mean, and you know what I find funny?
Well,
Is
we stole the land
The
from
lack-
Mexico, and then shut the fuck up. Let's just go back to Pangea then.
And you know what's funny? Everybody wants to take a stance right now about what's going on with Ukraine. You're either pro-Russia, you're pro-Ukraine. Fact of the matter is, it's a war going on in a country that we don't need to be involved in, one.
Right.
Two, it's a pseudo-political war used to hike gas prices and make us more fearful of the world that we live in. How funny was it that all of a sudden there were biolabs in Ukraine?
Yeah, biolabs.
Right?
And then guess
and
what?
you know
Buy
what's
some
funny?
electric.
Do you know where I have gotten the best coverage of this war so far?
Russia. Funker
No.
530.
I couldn't find it on Fox News. I couldn't find it on MSNBC. Shit, I couldn't even find it on CNN. I had to go to the one brand smashing competition in ratings,
News and
dominating in
booze.
viewership.
Joe Rogan.
India Today. India Today. For the last 21 days, I've been watching India Today, the top news agency out of India.
Feather
to
or
get
dot?
what's going on in Ukraine. And I can't even get it from our domestic media. So what are they hiding?
Everything.
That's the magic word in Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, everything.
Ah! But Squall, I had a second Mexican diss today. Damn, I don't know.
Oh shit.
They're watching. They're
You
watching.
I didn't look at it.
Well, Triple M.
It sounded funny.
You know,
India Today.
India Today.
That's crazy, man.
They've got some great coverage too. They got this dude in the middle. He stops. He goes, "Stop! Hear the sound." And you hear the bombs dropping behind him, and he goes, "We must run now. It's not safe." It's fucking great.
Thank
It's
you.
like, remember the Gulf War coverage that we had? It's like that, but now America's too pussy to do that.
Oh, dude, don't get me started. Actually, get me started. But like I said, I want you on the show when we're doing the special guests. What did I call you? Analyzer? Analysis?
No, I'm the analyzer.
Analyzer. I'm the analyzer. I can watch you. Well, brother, call
just
in.
I don't take any much more of your time.
No, you're
I
not.
know you guys got other guests you got to get to. I just want to drop this, and I want to thank you, George, for liking it and sharing it. My event that's coming up this Friday in Anaheim.
Yes.
Yes. Tell us about it.
We're gonna show you guys the way. I know I do the Boba Fett thing and the Mandalorian thing, but we're going to show you the way to, one, cleanse your body, get nutrition, and do it without all the sugar.
I need a liver
I'm
detox.
talking
They
about-
need to hook up with that water
we're talking
machine thing.
0 to very low sugar. Only essential
Right.
sugar is what we are using. And you're going to see a transformation of more energy. If you like the cereal shakes, we got it. And we're going to give it to you without all the guilt. Check out the post George is going to share. It's 7 p.m. in Anaheim. The healthy protein spot. You guys are going to love it.
All right. Well, we can't wait. Hopefully, we could be there. When is it again? One more time.
It is this Friday, March 18th at 7 p.m. And for all our wrestling fans, there are going to be local talent from the various organizations there.
Woo! Well, Triple M, we love you, brother. We support everything you do, man. You kick ass. And actually, I do want you to call back right now and talk to our special guest.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Oh, I'm going to keep watching, baby. I'm hourly. I got nothing but time.
All right.
All right, brother. Well, we're gonna take a quick break right now. We're
There
gonna
you
get
go.
our guests in here, and then we're gonna go there. Thanks again, Triple M, for listening, and
No
call
problem.
back in about 15 minutes. Okay.
Got it, Coach.
Whoop, whoop.
The phone line's on fire, brother.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and execute
quick
our
break.
first break. Are you ready, brother?
Let's do it.
This is, you mentioned the other day how dope it was. This is Cypher.
Maniacal.
You ready for this, brother?
Let's do it.
Do you remember the name of the song?
No, I do not.
It's Concrete Jungle, I believe.
Concrete
it's called.
Jungle, baby.
Cypher, what is it?
Maniacal.
You say it better than I can.
Cypher
I'm
Maniacal.
JJ Baaahtch.
This is George Rodez.
And we'll be right back. Cypher Maniacal music video debut right here. Woo! Yeah.
All right.
struggle, this would be home to some slaves. So I'ma be all I can be, can't nobody tell me behave. I'm Socrates watching these dweebs throw rocks in the Stone Age. Ahead of my time, dead on my grind. Got Glock, I'm at the tech like a peg leg on a dime. I got dead prez on my mind, soon to be. I'm just a bestseller with rhymes, it's chess, checkers, and chimes. It's all a game to y'all, ain't it? You shameless. Life ain't gonna be no pretty picture till you paint it. And each one of you assholes think you Picasso. Shitting all over the scene like it's a scatter fiasco. So all you gon' get is my entitlement. No, I am not a dick, but I say fuck the world like a porno flick. Hit the streets like a track star, gotta run these corners quick. I'm trying to pass the baton to the young and unfortunate. I've been in that position, just a zombie in the shocker flick. Now I'm holding the antidotes to snuff out the apocalypse. If God took my soul right now, I probably wouldn't bother flinch. Even when I'm bowing out, I'm retaining my prominence. Now that's Baaahtch. Better get the memo, it's N.O. Never been a sucker. Tread respectfully when you talking to a welcome to my jungle. We are here to rumble. Make that money, stack that paper. That's what we make wait for. I know it's a rough road. What you think we slave for? Work your way up, be a boss. It's time to flip the table. Maybe just a little bit hardcore for you, but try to roll with the big boys for a second, bruh. But if you annoy, here it's criminal. And we might just deploy individuals who ain't so subliminal. They'll chase you for residuals. And I've been stacking that paper for occasion, so keep it cool. I could take them to church or invade in their living room. You sacrilegious saps, I have you pray and I end it soon. And mama always told me be a beast and never cease to feed the need to get medieval. When you spin it to the needle, be definitive. Speak with conviction, even if it's not everyone's cup of tea. Just know you handled your biz. To act a mafioso, sometimes you got to roll solo. Craft the crap out the photos and drop a gravity promo. Props to the folks who use their imagination to catapult into logos. Back to the virtuoso. A boss with the most sauce, yet be spit the flaws. It's crickets, they licking L's like tickets before the law. Drop your balls if you're feeling froggy, we live in large. Society been trying to cater a bit too hard. And in the process, it gave birth to a bunch of ditzy stars who are accustomed to fussing and always failing apart. But a boss is killer, ridiculous, take charge. Churn butter to cream, break bread, and let's be crossed. Now that's Baaahtch.
If I can save up 1 million pounds, then I can relax and go to sleep and retire and don't have to worry about my children, because this is a hard world. Don't nobody give you nothing. You have to work for it, right? So I want to beat up everybody until I can't beat them no more. If I can go 10 more years, I'm going to keep on doing it.
Welcome to my jungle. We are here to rumble. Make that money, stack that paper. That's what we make wait for. I know it's a rough road. What you think we slave for? Work your way up, be a boss. It's time to flip the table. Welcome to my jungle. The nightmare can be beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Make just gotta that break the money, hustle. stack that paper. That's
Follow
what
your own
we
path,
make
your own
wait
dream.
for.
Stack it up.
It's a rough
Make your own riches.
road. What you think we slave
Be your own man. Have nobody
Work
tell
your
you
way
nothing.
up, be a boss.
Let's
It's
get it.
time to flip the table.
Hey, High Desert, Al Anthony here for SoCal Smoke and Vape, located at 17776 Wicca Road in Apple Valley, right next to Los Domingos Mexican Restaurant and Lounge. They have everything under one roof, all natural CBD oils, premium cigars, over 200 disposable vapes, top shelf bongs and pipes, high quality vapes and juices, all tobacco needs, and kratom capsules. All under one roof right here at SoCal Smoke and Vape. Reach out to them at 760-503-1683. Tell them that you heard it right here on KJAY Epic Radio for a 10% discount on anything in the store, excluding cigarettes. SoCal Smoke and Vape.
Woodstock Blues Festival is back! April 9th and 10th at Davis Camp Park in Bullet City, Arizona, featuring Jimmy Carpenter, Crooked Eye Tommy, Sandy Haley, Delta Shane, Jay Gordon, and more. Discounted rooms available from our sponsors, Aquarius, Edgewater, and The Pioneer. Food, drinks, and beer on site. Bring your chairs, no ice chests allowed. Vendors receive $10 off at the gate. Woodstock Free Party, April 8th, 8 p.m. at The Pioneer. Tickets on sale now at woodystock.info. That's woodystock.info. It's gonna be epic. Ow!
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages watching in TV land. In the studio here, we have High Desert, Healing, the Funxtas. What's going on? Yeah. Woo. Well, Eddie, introduce yourself. Amethyst, introduce yourself. Ladies first.
Hi, my name is Amethyst Funxta. I work up here doing sound healing and meditations. I also have a couple woman circles that we do and a moon circle that we do this every month.
What does that mean? Moon circles and can we get a little more clarification?
Yeah, no problem. My moon gathering is once a month on the full moon, and we dedicate time and we set our intentions and goals for the next month on the full moon, because moon has very heavy energy, and when you set your intentions with that energy, it helps push it forward for you. It helps you solidify it and ground yourself into it and like set your goal. Just so we love to do the moon circles. I mean, we
metaphorically or physically with the moon.
Both.
Okay.
The science shows that the moon has a very heavy pull on us, the gravitational pull of it, and we're all energy and vibration, so that's definitely one of the reasons why I choose that day. It's a heavy energy day. It also brings us all together in that time. I bring kids. Kids are free, and adults are 25 to come, and we teach kids. It's at our studio.
We hold it in our healing space, so we have a space that on our property that we have for our sound baths, meditations, and ceremonial spaces.
You guys are local, though, right?
Yeah, we're here. We're here in Victorville. Yeah,
yes.
We're by like the 18 and 395 area. So.
I bet.
Yeah. So and I'm Eddie Funxta. So.
What's up, Eddie Funxta? Now we're blessed to have you here in the studio. It's different, right? You know, we normally have bands, rappers, we have entrepreneurs, but this is on a different. Yeah, get that sound. We're on a different frequency here, you guys. So you guys physically, emotionally, spiritually heal people, heal yourself. How did you get started in all this?
Oh man, that's a heavy story to start with. So back in 1989, my uncle passed away of AIDS, and so that I was 12 years old, and that had a profound experience on my life. Yeah, anybody want to hit?
Yeah.
And so in that, it taught me a lot at a young age about like how it impacted my family. And you know, it took a few years before my family came up to us and told us that, you know, he passed away of AIDS. Because at the time it was like...
You didn't know what was going on. You just saw your uncle getting weaker and...
Very sick.
Your uncle, right?
Yeah, he was my uncle. And he got real sick, and then he passed away terribly. So then when I was in high school, like, there's a documentary on Amazon Prime called N2B TV. It's called About Cannabis and Cancer. And it's about the work that I've been doing since the beginning of the Proposition 215 movement, which was in 1995.
Yeah.
So what happened with that was that... I ended up, I was a junior in high school, and Proposition 215 came up to get signatures for the ballot. I got signatures because I was, it's close to my heart with my uncle passing and stuff. And I learned that, there at the time on the television, the propaganda was about cancer patients. Cancer patients need medical marijuana. So when I got to getting signatures for it, I actually found out it was the AIDS epidemic and the AIDS movement that was
pushing it,
that was driving it. It was them, but it was such a taboo conversation about AIDS and HIV, which it still is today.
And then weed.
Yep.
The three taboos of the 90s.
Yeah, exactly. But cancer was hitting everybody everywhere. It wasn't, unfortunately AIDS, they kind of put it in those crazy clubs at San Francisco and Santa Monica clubs at night. So they kind of had this little segregation of the people that were ill. Cancer didn't even care who it was.
Discriminate.
There was judges, there was attorneys, there was researchers that were getting it. So that was an easier thing to pull on to get because cannabis, it helps. Marijuana helps these people tremendously. And so I've been been doing this work since I was in high school. We got it to pass in high school. I passed my class. And then the following year, I got to vote. So I was like, I turned 18. So I was getting signatures when I was 17. And then when I was 18, I got to go and vote. So I went in there and I voted for 2 things. And that was, I voted yes for Bill Clinton. I voted yes for Prop 215. I mean, I was 18 years old. I didn't know much.
We all made mistakes. It's okay.
Totally. I admit mine. I am okay with it. You only move forward in life with failures.
No, I get it. Cause, yeah, I mean, Bill Clinton was pushing for... no, at the time, no. Remember, he did not inhale.
So, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
But
the heck he didn't.
Yeah.
But I was
and he did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
That's probably why he got my vote back then. Honestly, I don't really remember, but I just.
I mean, who was the option? Al Gore and Ross Perot.
I think it was somewhere.
It was those 3.
Yeah,
and
that's crazy.
I would have totally gone for Bill Clinton.
I was voted for Clinton, so
Bill Clinton.
I just figured that if I voted for Prop 215, like I was gonna be like, searched and pinched at the door, like, oh, he only voted for weed, get that guy.
I mean, even up until like 2008 too. I remember like, weed was still a taboo thing, like.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
And that's when 2008 is when SB 420 hit, and that's when we actually had our like regulations of limits and how much we can actually have. And so 2008, that's funny you said that number, but yeah, so I've been an activist since the beginning of the movement, literally, and then
awesome.
I just got a medical marijuana card just so they wouldn't get me in trouble having a pound of weed on me. So.
Oh my god!
And then that just kind of snowballed itself.
Yeah, I did that same thing. I did the same thing.
Yeah.
That was
the thing to do.
So, yeah.
The thing to do. So,
I did too.
Yeah. So and then
we all did. Like, my arm hurts. I mean, what was your excuse? What was you?
I had headaches and I needed to sleep better.
And
you got glaucoma?
And this place on some strip mall, on Main Street, Riverside. Like, okay, Dix.
Yeah. No, I broke my back in three times, so they actually had a reason.
You automatically.
I had a reason. What they didn't really want to give it to me because they were like, oh. Chronic pain. He's got back pain. Like, you just got to lose some weight and do some yoga. I was like,
So you ended up going to the little strip mall in 420.
Yeah, but
December doing 420.
But my weed doctor, man, he was a savior. He was like, my gosh, man, you need at least 5 joints a day. And I was like, you're the doctor. God, where you been?
Calm down, pull pusher. Weed pusher. Legal dealer.
10 cc's of OG Kush stat. I got you.
Do you remember the lengths that we used to go to get a gram of weed back in the day?
What about the Mexican brickweed?
Yeah, dude, totally.
I grew up on the Mexican brickweed. Like, this shit is, oh my god, it was so bad.
Yeah, like it was so black. Bad. It looked like tar. And
it was
sticks
horrible.
And stems were the majority of what you were pulling apart.
And it was the size of a brick.
Yes.
A pound of weed was the size of a brick.
You get a corner of it. Like, here you go. Here's your eighth. So corner.
Now you get a pound of weed from some of these places.
It's like Legos.
It's like a big old bag now because
bag.
they don't squeeze none of it. Yeah, they don't want to mess up those resins.
Oh man,
what a nice article this is. What does this talk about this for?
Thank you. Oh yeah, so we did a festival here a couple of years ago. It's called Chalice Festival. Some friends of mine I worked with. And I did a bunch of work, and so this magazine from Canada, and they're kind of from America too, they're called Skunk Magazine. They started this California magazine called The Highway, which it didn't last too long, but they ended up coming to film me because I've been helping cancer and AIDS patients. When I got the card, I started meeting a bunch of people that were ill, and they needed herb, and I was growing weed, and I knew a bunch of people that grew weed. I was in the music industry. I'm a percussionist and a drummer, and I was a DJ at the time, so I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was a drum and bass and trance DJ, so I was at all the raves. So
you don't share.
So it's kind of like a blessing. I had good weed, and then I started meeting patients that needed good weed, and just started blessing them up. And dude, there was a really amazing community there of just human beings, like just real people, just striving and trying and. A lot of the people were getting, the healthcare system was just literally giving up on them. There was no more options for them. They felt like there was no hope. And we just had a bunch of good herb, and we just started blessing them up with it. And then some of the parts got to where, they started calling. I had dreadlocks, big dreads. I was traveling with Slightly Stupid and some reggae artists and stuff for a while. And I used to just be the guy that packed the weed backstage. So my whole thing was that I was helping people. Rick Simpson, they did an article with Rick Simpson. It's Rick Simpson oil, they call it RSO. And it's the full cannabis plant cooked down into this thick resin. Ooh. And if you take 60 grams of it, there's been tons of research that has shown that people have beaten cancer.
So what in the cannabis, I know it has to do with the endocannabinoid system, but can you, in layman's terms, can you explain it to our listeners, what in weed, not as fanatics of weed, but what in weed kills cancer or helps people with cancer.
Tetrahydrocannabinols. So THC itself, it surrounds the cancer and stops the cancer from, like, my easy analogy I'm going to give to people is that it surrounds the growing tumor anomaly in your body. It surrounds it and it gets it stoned. It cannot move anymore, and so it can't move forward. And so what it does is it starts to eat itself. And so that's the best way to describe what what THC does.
Wow.
So and our body has an endocannabinoid system. Yes, it does. And so our body, it's kind of like a key going into a door and unlocking it.
Right.
So when you consume cannabis, whether you're smoking it, eating it, or using it rectally or topically, you're unlocking a lot of healing.
Rectally, I told you.
I make vaginal and rectal suppositories.
Yes, we do.
So it's not a joke. So okay, say that again one more time.
Vaginal and rectal suppositories. I've been creating those because I had a liver cancer patient that couldn't consume orally because the cannabis would go through his liver and it would just hurt him really bad. And so we started making them suppositories and to help heal. And then from there, my ex-wife at the time, she had endometriosis and beginning stages of cervical cancer, and that taught me a lot about the women's area. I have 3 sons, and so we started instead of using them rectally, she started using them vaginally, and we started to create a lot of healing spaces in that space with
no pun intended.
No pun intended.
No
just straight and direct. And so we got straight to the point, and my effort is that, like in the documentary, if you watch it, you'll see that I'm a very passionate person when it comes to these things. When somebody's on hospice care and they have a feeding tube in their mouth and they can't eat, and this isn't just some like person you can just imagine like in a story you just passed. Like, this is your brother, this is your friend, this is your sister, this is your mother, this is your father, this is your aunt, your uncle, your grandparent. Like, this is a real human being that has been in your life, and they're no longer able to do the things that they've been able to do. Since you're a child, you watch them do these amazing things. And so when you get in there and the doctors don't do anything, and they're giving them Depakote, or they're giving them morphine, or they're giving them fentanyl, like these,
making their liver even worse.
Dude, they're just killing them, and they're really like scaring the hell out of them. And it's getting to the point where we give them a drop of this medicine and they feel normal again. They feel human, and they get to have a positive interaction with their family around them. And that was more impactful to me, of giving death some dignity. And that's what we deserve as human beings.
Thank you, brother. Because I too went through that, and I just watched the doctors kill my loved one even more. And I'm like, okay, so he has liver cancer, but you're going to give him opiates and Percocets, and as opposed to and I saw that, and it was just so infuriating. And then now you're in hospice and you have 30 pills. You're going to give him 30 pills to take for what?
Yep. Yeah. For what is exactly it?
For his anxiety because he's dying. I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, and then that's when I started doing research, and I tried my best. It was a little too late, but then I started giving him edibles, and for at least a week or two,
it's never too little, too late. I've literally given people this stuff in feeding tubes. We've given suppositories to people, and we've seen some amazing miracles. Man.
I wish I would have known you.
And well, now you do. So that's the good thing. So, and I have a bunch of people that contact me when they get that terrible diagnosis. I help people with prostate cancer, colon cancer, and if you had to call me and said that you got diagnosed with one of these terrible disorders, the first thing I tell you is we got to give you a suppository, and me and you got to get over that conversation of just putting something in your ass. And let's do this conversation.
I tell my wife all the time, she doesn't want to do it. For the prostate exam, babe.
Well, you gotta let her know the sizes of them. It's only 2 mils, babe.
You gotta be, babe. You gotta go to school, okay?
Start practicing now.
So that's why they came into this article about me called The Visionary Medicine Maker, is because I create tinctures, suppositories. We don't make edibles because cancer's best friend is preservatives and sugars. So if you're eating preservatives, you are preserving the cancers and the tumors in your body if you eat preservatives. If you eat sugar, you are directly feeding those things. So in that, I went vegan over 11 years ago, and my whole family did, and I felt like I should lead by example. And now I even hate to use that word vegan because it's like I just plant-based. I'm more of a naturalist kind of a person, and I like to see my food as it grows. And one of my things is that the cannabis work segued into I work with a bunch of shamans and a lot of medicine people, and I've done some heavy work. I mean, the one documentary is called About Cannabis and Cancer, and me talking about this stuff, it segued into me working with psychedelics and shamans and stuff. And dude, in that space in this heavy psychedelic space, I've had these conversations with myself and this great entity spirit of energy that's expressed to me that you can't eat animals that aren't running free, that lived in cages, that never had spirit, You have to, if you want to live free and be motivational and inspirational, you have to consume fuel. Like my body is a machine, and I like to feed it good fuel. It's like a race car, and so that's how I treat myself. And I started to notice that people were on these lower vibrations of eating, and family and surroundings and stuff was causing cancers and depression.
Hot pockets.
Yep, and misery loves comfort, and comfort food.
Don't get me wrong. There's a time and place for that, but not once a year.
I don't even remember those years.
I hate Pop-Tarts.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthday parties.
Yeah. Dude, and that's what we've learned is the food is a
hot
celebration.
dogs!
We're Mexican, bro.
Yeah, same here.
Hot
So that's what they did. They came into the thing about me, and I breed Trichocereus cactus, and so people know them as San Pedros. I've been breeding them for about 6-7 years. People know it's a psychedelic, but to be honest with you, I just like staring at the plants, and they make beautiful flowers. Wow. That's what this one was about the flowers and about me growing.
So it's not like Hell's
plants.
Bells. Remember back in the day?
Oh yeah, Bregmansia is a beautiful plant, but no, I'm not playing with those or Datura.
So they make you sick. That's just more poison. It's not more of a.
It's not a healing experience.
It's more of a purge.
It's more of a downward experience.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
It's more of a curse.
What it kills your it kills your ego. Is that what it's
beyond?
Yeah, builds it sometimes if you survive it.
Okay, if that would take me down. Which actually brings me to the next topic. So we're talking about weed, marijuana, cannabis, healing, and curing people. Why the hell would the government make it illegal? What's it? Class 1?
State Schedule 1.
Schedule 1.
Because in the 70s they didn't understand what we understand today, and today it's been rescheduled, and it's been rescheduled in a way to where they are breaking down the plant in certain levels, and so they're legalizing certain compounds of the plant. CBD, but not CBDA. Like THC will be legal, and it will be. It's going to be. It's already there, and so, but what the weed was 10 years ago, which was at its prime, it's one of the most best times of cannabis, was about 10 years ago. Right? Oh, it's very much lower. It's been hybridized very much. There's a lot of propaganda going on.
I haven't felt high like I remember I used to smoke the White Widow.
Oh, yeah.
And that thing just made me like
my favorite.
Smile.
You mentioned about 10 years ago. Was there or not a lot of chemicals being used to create the real frosty, white sticky weed?
More today than it was 10 years ago.
Okay, so
10 years ago, I mean, it's always kind of been there because when we're growing, 10 years ago we couldn't really talk. Well, more than 10 years, about 15 years ago, we couldn't really go into like hydroponic shops and get advice.
Yeah.
So what we would do is go into a hydroponic store and look at the NPK ratios and buy the highest, phosphorus level and boost your flowers. Just get them as greasy, as big as you can. But then we started to learn when we harvest them that the weed tastes terrible. Sometimes it would pop in the bowl when you were smoking it.
Right.
You would make hash and it would never dry. Like it was weird. Like it tasted.
I heard that a lot of the good stuff back 10 years ago, like you just mentioned. From what I heard, it was a lot more chemicals. It was almost predating the big rage
and the fertilizer,
the big rage of hydroponics. Then all those hydroponic stores all over town, every corner. We're going back 10, 15 years ago. It was a rage. What do you call that? A trend.
Yep.
It still is.
Still very much is.
But
like
I think that
that
probably the hydroponics was also the good stuff. But also the good stuff was also a lot of chemicals, a lot of fertilizers, and a lot of shit that she really didn't want to.
But it's all levels. It's like the same way with my diet today. Like I don't even see McDonald's. I don't even see Burger King. So at that time, I was helping ill people, and we were learning the curve of like growing organically and making a very good positive product that if I got ill, I could take it and feel safe and confident. If I had to give it to my mother or my grandmother, I would feel confident and safe knowing that I gave them something that wasn't made weird. And that was a hard learning curve because we didn't have the information that we have today. And yes, we were using Scott's, we were using Miracle Grow, you were using Super Thrive, we were using those things that were just on the shelf right there.
You didn't know there wasn't available because if you did, you were gonna get raided.
Totally. So and don't use your credit card, So park down the street and walk around the block. It's man, I wish we had masks back then. Damn. Damn, they're 20 years too late.
And then the electrical companies.
And now pretty soon if you wear a mask, you're like, oh shit, I guess robbing us.
Dude, yeah, I know. I love wearing a mask. It's kind of fun.
Oh my gosh,
I enjoy it. It has nothing to do with propaganda.
It was
it's just fun to do.
It's like, all right.
When I was a kid playing cops and robbers, I was
Yes.
always a robber.
He just doesn't
the
want
Wild, the
to be
Wild
seen.
West. All right, the Wild Wild
Like,
West.
you don't know me. You can't see me. You know,
you
it
have-
was a nice,
a bank
it was a nice
robber.
thing.
Knott's Berry Farm.
See?
Exactly.
So you're a cannabis connoisseur. So I'm assuming you're used to higher levels of THC. What would you tell the person that is not afraid?
Can I smell the bud?
But that is kind of hesitant to take an edible or to take a higher dose of marijuana? How do you calm them down? My buddy told me, he's like, hey, you know what? The thing that kind of like brings me down is orange juice.
No,
It didn't work for me.
No.
Yeah, so yes, I have.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, the only thing you can really do is put some Looney Tunes on.
Yeah!
And just
Chill
get in
the
a
fuck
space
out.
where you can lay down and be as comfortable as you can be, because it's an uncomfortable space. But
Yeah.
it's not the end of the world.
Why does it do that to you, though? That's my question.
You overdose yourself. You just
Okay.
you heighten your
Kush, Master Kush.
Bubba Kush, Master Kush.
Amazing.
And what you do is cannabis heightens your senses.
Yeah. So if you're feeling
depending
sad-
on the person, and depending on
Sorry,
the
I just keep
dosage.
smelling it.
Please go ahead. Please
Sorry.
go ahead.
So if you're feeling good, you're gonna and you take it, most likely you're gonna feel good. If you're already feeling angsty, you're already feeling.
But you can feel good and feel bad real fast. So that's one of the things I always suggest to somebody who's gonna consume cannabis and they're not. It's not a normal thing. They don't smoke a joint when they wake up for breakfast.
Yeah.
If they don't do that, then I recommend that they always start a quarter. Take a quarter of everything and enjoy that for the day. That's the best way to do it, because if you take a quarter of it and today's your day off and it just didn't get you where you wanted to get, at least your body has gained some knowledge of that dosage. You have gained accustomed to it, and in a few days off, and you
So
got
it's
some
like a
time again,
vax.
pretty much
Look
you
at
double
this-
up the dose.
Look at this bitch in my
So then
body, man.
you'll get to this point where you recognize
Yeah.
the previous dose. Where you're like, oh, that's where I was when I wanted
That's my
more.
baseline there.
So when
Now
I
I get to get
that's
the
what happened.
heavier
I was
feeling.
18 years old, and that's what happened. All right, I started that dose. I was like, all right.
So
man.
me eating 7 edibles for the first time ever was a big no-no.
That was bungee jumping without the cord.
Apparently that happened to me too
Why?
myself. My
died.
mom told me this story like a long
died.
time ago. Apparently,
Yeah, you
apparently
probably
I
did.
found a
probably did.
My ego died that night.
apparently
Yeah.
I found a batch of special brownies. My mom said, and I ate one or two when they were having one of their parties. I was like 4 years old. Apparently,
No.
Apparently, yes.
4.
Nice.
My mom told
Started
my wife
young.
this story, not me. She's like, oh yeah, one time when he was a baby, he had some special brownies, and he was like,
Fucking the
Wow.
80s. The 80s were a trip.
Well, that's why.
that would have been in the 70s,
Well,
bro.
that's why.
Late 70s.
Well, that's
early
why he
80s.
wears sunglasses at night still.
Oh, dude, look at his eyes. He's baked as fuck.
Yes.
Right now.
I know, bro.
Yeah, he sniffed all the resin off of my
Oh, God.
my weed.
I know. You're smelling. I'm
He just
sorry,
snorted
man.
it all. Y'all good. That's $20, Doug. He just smelled $20 worth.
I smell $20 fuck, man. This is top tier.
Let me screen this.
Who is this?
Every television.
Who is it?
Oh, you guys wanted me to call back, so I...
Yeah. Oh yeah, he wanted to talk to
Oh.
you about frequencies.
Nice.
Oh, we have a phone call.
All right,
Got a
so
call.
Triple M, you're on the air with
Amethyst can help with this one too.
the Funxta.
Yes, I can. So,
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, they're gonna go and perform and do heal. Can you guys heal? I'm not being facetious. Can you guys heal my neck? We're talking about physical pain, right?
Yeah, I got my big mallet. I just hit you in the back of it a couple of times. From
I would love to watch
bang,
that.
To be
bang,
honest,
bang.
that's what I've been wanting with the hammer.
No, don't worry. Got you. No problem. Dr. Tubio style.
Oh, who's on the phone?
This is Triple M, the golden voice.
Oh,
All right, so
He really does have a golden voice.
He does.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
That's the radio voice.
He's an angel with the flexibility of a circus freak.
Some great qualifications.
I think that's the first time anybody has called me an angel.
Hey, well, you deserve it.
What's angel backwards? I'm not gonna say it.
I don't know, but you're gonna have to pay me to find out.
Lego?
It's in a different language. We'll talk about it later.
Start packing balls. So what's going on, man? You had some questions about
So
frequencies?
you guys
huh?
were talking about the frequencies earlier, like 432 hertz.
Yes.
yes.
And then I had discussed, the song 46 and 2 by the band Tool.
Yes.
Definitely. Just went to their concert in San Diego.
I don't think, but only certain people are aware of how frequencies affect us.
A lot of people are not aware.
Very unaware.
What's Joe Biden's frequency?
Ha!
I don't know. Go find me an EKG that has a flat line. It's the same.
Wait, no, it's every once in a while there's a boop. Every once in a while.
And he's awake.
His eyes open.
All right.
Great question, man. Wow.
Go ahead, my buddy, my pal.
Definitely have to.
So I guess my biggest curiosity with frequencies, and I'm kind of aware of them. You step into a room, and you can feel the bad vibes, right?
All the time.
You can feel the thickness, the heaviness. You go somewhere that's real pleasant, and you can feel the lightness and the openness and the energy of the area.
Yep.
Totally.
So how do most of us people become more in tune with that, or get into becoming in tune with that?
Suppositories.
I would say meditation.
Yes, meditation. Definitely
Deep meditation. Even if you can't do it all like for a very long time, I would just say trying to work on yourself. Start off with 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Work yourself up, and go into like at least an hour at times if you can.
And don't think that meditation is like sitting on a pillow with your arms on your knees and you're sitting in this closed space where you have to. No, like my meditation is playing my instruments and being in a space where I can completely get lost in it. So if you're an artist, you play the guitar, you play the piano, you can actually do what she calls like moving meditation, and there's other things. So like I like to tell people, don't be afraid of the word meditation. It's not sitting there closing out the world.
And going,
I can meditate while painting.
But it is.
Because some of the stuff that we do is a form of us losing our mind, like in what we're actually doing and being lost in our thoughts. I typically paint to get lost in thought, or I can close my eyes and meditate. I'll listen to sounds.
Is it going back to your childhood? Like your true self?
I would say meditation is is literally going internally and finding a space that you like. It could be anywhere, and just visualizing that space and being present in that space within yourself, and letting your thoughts and feelings come through you and just flow right off of you, and just being very aware of who and how you are at that moment.
Pasquale just said you are not your thoughts, you are your awareness.
Yes, and so like one of the things you say when you walk into a room and you feel the heaviness, you feel the lightness, one of the things you have to understand is that your feelings are not real, and your emotions are just kind of always pushing and pulling, kind of like the tides. So if you walk into a space and it feels good and light, usually you're the one delivering the good and light, and it's reflecting back to you. If you walk into a space and it's heavy and hard, again, it's another reflection, but it's not that you're bringing in negative energy or space, but even being curious sometimes can make the space seem weary and unrelatable. So the feelings I've learned, even with Amethyst, I know she's my fiance, and I kind of get a lot of she works on me quite a bit, trust me. I have come,
and we still fail,
definitely,
right?
All the time.
I'm a work in progress.
We're all human.
So
just recognizing it in that,
especially with 3 kids,
and teaching people to
we
like.
have 6 together.
I find it very unique and refreshing how you guys convey it. I consider myself a bit of an oddity. I'm sure Jay and George would agree.
It's fucking nuts, dude. We don't use those words here.
I'm a weirdo.
At least he's watching the show.
I'm definitely a weirdo.
When it comes to my spirituality, I can't say I'm a Christian. I was raised Catholic. I can't say I fully buy into those dogmas or those ideologies.
But his sexuality is a different story.
Right?
Yeah.
But I've always taken more of, and forgive the terminology, but a Jedi's view of the world and my connection with everything around me.
Great effort. Great. So check this out. It's a great effort because you know where the Jedi's effort came from who made that? Spielberg, right? Who the hell made that movie?
Lucas.
Lucas. I can't believe I stumped on. I love this. My favorite. I just can't think right now. So where he got the analogy of the essence of the Jedi came from a book from Alex Huxley. And it's about him being in a mushroom, in a peyote trip.
Yes.
So the entire, so the energy and the essence of the Jedi comes from being in a spiritual psychedelic realm of feeling love and compassion of all things living, and light and forward progression. So when you think like a Jedi, you're actually thinking like, the ways of the ways of the proper societies of mental waves of. the world of psychedelics aren't always like,
And
the
why
right
were
way
they
to
being
be.
attacked?
The true vibration is what.
But it taps you into a space that makes sense of compassion over, clout or clarity. Like you care more about how you feel. Something needs to resonate with your heart more than being told that it's good. And that's a more valuable tool. And that is right. That is a Jedi thing. And we feel that, like when Alex Huxley, when he wrote the book, that, Lucas took Yoda. So Yoda was taken after that. So if you're thinking of any of the words from Yoda and stuff like that, it comes from a shaman, a peyote shaman.
Oh,
so
wow.
I love the history of that. So that's pretty good.
Peyote Smokey will take.
Yeah. Now we got baby Yodas. It's on.
I'd like to say.
Where the fuck did Chewbacca come from?
It's funny because I listen to the things at the 432 hertz frequency.
Nice.
I'm a big fan of this particular song by Tool, 46 and 2, because I've always kind of struggled with that dynamic of your inner duality, your light, your dark. Where do you find the balance?
Nice.
Well, you can
and you kind of alluded to it a little bit when you're saying trying to find out who your true self is.
Yep.
And I believe in finding your true self, you have to embrace both your light and your dark.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
They both have.
That's the only way.
The darkness never is the contrast, so you can never shine as
Right.
bright without darkness.
Yes.
So
And
that's a good thing to have.
And there's a key phrase in the song 46 and 2 towards the end where it's like, I feel my shadow stretching over me, right? And so he's talking about walking to the other side of his shadow. If you guys haven't heard the song, I would say give it a few listens. It takes like maybe 3 or 4 listens for you to really pick up what's going on and the rhythm working. It's almost like a meditation within itself listening to this song. Cause,
yes, that's like 4 or 5 days, right? That Tools this. Like,
yeah,
this,
yeah. That's pretty trippy.
Listen to it 3 or 4 times. It's like
Just real fast. Triple M. How high are you right now, dude? Like,
I may be taking like 3 rips out of my little vape here, but it's okay. It's medically cleared.
Nice. That's a good thing.
For your glaucoma,
your
It's not for
nebulizer.
my safety that I smoke it, but it's for everybody else's safety that I smoke.
Yeah.
we might just play and screw Facebook, and they're gonna try to ban us for
Okay.
for playing.
Well, we are. My statement to Facebook and YouTube, if they want to ban you,
We'll play it.
is the exact
Bang
same
me?
statement I made to Vladimir Putin earlier about Alaska.
Don't worry, I got suppositories for you. You're gonna need them. It sounds like.
We're all
Hey,
good. We're all good.
hey, you make sure they're the wide ones, and I take them sideways.
Don't worry,
Wow.
I'll get you the double out ones.
No
Don't sweat.
lube. No lube.
I use my tears as
It
lube.
is-
And Mother Russia, you go
Can you make them the shape of a needle plug?
Hey,
Anal- like,
Jay, if
I
you're
pic-
gonna
I
be the
picture
one
like
that
a
puts that
bath bomb.
suppository in me,
you make
I'm gonna have to tell you, welcome to the jungle, baby.
Yeah, funny games.
He wanted to play 46 and 2. Let's play in the background.
I'll be professional about it too. I'll wear gloves and everything.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey, I remember, Georgie, no glove, no love.
Oh,
That's what OJ said, right?
Hey,
If the
they all
glove
say
does
it.
not fit, you must have quit.
So
But
Triple
now it hurts for me to sit.
So Triple M, we're actually gonna have the Funxtas up next, where they're gonna do what would you consider it? What would you call it? A healing session? A concert?
We have a couple names for it.
You know what? When I listen to 46 and 2, I'm usually in a certain mind space where my vibes are off. Right? It's a little chaotic.
To align your own chakra?
kind of to recenter myself, if you
root
will.
chakra.
To recenter myself, if you will.
Makes sense.
Get that root chakra.
But I think people that are in a certain mind space that are kind of clouded by negativity, kind of overwhelmed by the things that they see as challenges or burdens in their lives at the time. I think if you listen to it, going into it with an open mind state, understanding what your darker half is, what your shadow is, you'll come out with a better understanding and a higher enlightenment, and that can help ease it. At least it does for me.
Nice.
That's a great thing.
So
and I'm not always just a goofy character. There is a deep, sensitive individual deep inside of me.
Oh, we know side of the moon, brother.
Oh, we know you're deep. We know you're deep.
I
knows how deep I
don't know
can go.
anything about this.
All right, brother. Well, thank you so much for calling in. Any final
Hey,
words?
thank you very much.
Be well,
I
blessed.
can't wait for you guys to have me in studio soon.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
Triple M.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Triple M, the Golden Voice, also known as Toyota Mike, and he's got a new
Toyota Mike.
Toyota
Nice.
Mike, yes.
Yeah,
He works at the John Elway Toyota.
Wow, they call me
Nice.
Subaru Eddie. It's just because I drive one.
I'm fucking Nissan George. Hey, what's up, everybody? But no, he's got a new health store coming up, and we're going to talk about that. And we're actually going to bring you guys on, so if you guys want to go over there, any final words, any final thoughts for our viewers, listeners, your fans?
So yeah, just to answer your question that you asked right before he stepped off, is that we actually do what's called meditation sound bath or sound bath. Myself,
BATH.
BATH.
Like a bath.
We submerge you in sound and vibrational sounds.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I do one with like my hand pans and my gongs that I call Funxta's Sonic Sound Experience. And we've done some like psychedelic experiences with people like that are on certain dosages of medicine, and we provide a pretty unique experience with
Safe,
the whole
calm.
thing. Yep, totally safe. Definitely. I don't play shaman, and so we're not giving anybody those doses.
Yes. No.
Some micro dose. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, where can they find you guys?
On Instagram, you can find us at High Desert Healing 760. That's our page that we mostly promote all of our events on. That we have a moon gathering, the full moons. She has a woman's circle. It's been building and doing very well for a lot of women in the community that are coming. I'm hosting a men's circle this Sunday. We have a couple of sound baths that we offer during the months if we're not booked at other shows, because we play all over the place. We just played Las Vegas. We play next month in Alpine, San Diego, called Goat Yoga, so Gotoga, and it's goats and yoga, and then we do a sound bath with them, and it's a 420 show on April 16th. We're doing a 420 sound bath on that Wednesday night at our healing space. You can find that information on our High Desert Healing on Instagram. It's even on Facebook, but the Facebook algorithm is kind of tricky and weird how it works.
Real fast. Why? Okay, so there's so many theories as to why is weed 420 and weed. Is that the police code or?
No, some guys back in the 70s.
Hitler's birthday.
So four or five guys in San Leonardo High School back in the 70s.
Smoke 20 ounces.
Just after practice was meet me at 420 and we'll smoke.
Oh, that's how it started.
Those dudes, they did it. Big 'em up.
Yay.
Dude, 70s at San Leandro High School.
I thought it was a tea time in England too. Like, oh, 420.
It might be.
Calliope.
Time for tea.
Could be, yeah.
Little crumpet.
Exactly. No, they're more about 840. They get twice as high.
Damn, those Brits, because the weed is not that good?
It's because of the currency exchange.
Oh, there we go. Inflation, another fucking thing. Anyways, we're going to get you guys set up in the live room, and we're going to be over here, and we'll probably in about 5 minutes, we're going to commercial break.
We have a music video that we play No Consent. That they're gonna be here on the 420. We're talking about 420
on our 420 show. No
Speaking of that, I'm taking my weed with me.
Damn, wait a minute, hold on. All right, this is No Consent. They'll be here performing live on our show News and Booze on 420. Was it Hitler's birthday?
It wasn't Hitler's birthday. It was just 4 dudes.
Oh, just a joke. All right.
Oh, good looking out, brother. Thank you so much. That's a lucky jar.
I'm JJ Baaahtch. We'll be right back.
Rodez.
What you can't feel was your friend. If you looked outside of your safe space, then you realize there's no escape. No escape, no escape. Sunken and green will seal your fate. No escape, no escape. No escape, no escape. Sunken and green will seal your fate. No escape, no escape. The destruction of our nation filling my people with hatred. We need to unite as one, and I won't shut up till it's done. But I can't do this alone. Let's do it, step out of your house, so that they are
Woodstock Blues Festival is back! April 9th and 10th at Davis Camp Park in Bullet City, Arizona, featuring Jimmy Carpenter, Crooked Eye Tommy, Sandy Haley, Delta Shane, Jay Gordon, and more. Discounted rooms available from our sponsors, Aquarius, Edgewater, and The Pioneer. Food, drinks, and beer on site. Bring your chairs, no ice chests allowed. Vendors receive $10 off at the gate. Woodstock Free Party, April 8th, 8 p.m. at The Pioneer. Tickets on sale now at woodystock.info. That's woodystock.info. It's gonna be epic. Ow!
Hey, High Desert, Al Anthony here for SoCal Smoke and Vape, located at 17776 Wicca Road in Apple Valley, right next to Los Domingos Mexican Restaurant and Lounge. They have everything under one roof, all natural CBD oils, premium cigars, over 200 disposable vapes, top shelf bongs and pipes, high quality vapes and juices, all tobacco needs, and kratom capsules. All under one roof right here at SoCal Smoke and Vape. Reach out to them at 760-503-1683. Tell them that you heard it right here on KJAY Epic Radio for a 10% discount on anything in the store, excluding cigarettes. SoCal Smoke and Vape.
Ladies and gentlemen, where am I at? Can you guys see me? No. We're going to introduce you to the world of holistic Hesperia healing. Would we say that? High desert healing. Sorry. I'm in Hesperia. High healing. And we're actually here with the Funxtas. We just did the interview with them. And they're going to introduce us to the instruments, what they're for, and then they're going to perform for us. Instruments. What are we looking at here?
Thank you. All right. Well, this one right here in front of me is called a tongue drum, steel drum. Both of these are like in the steel drum family. This is called a Rav Vast. It's very good. Has really good resonance on it. So this is a good pan to like start with. So if people are going to learn how to start getting these pans, they're roughly start about $800 and go up from there. The one on the right here, this is called a hand pan, and this is made by a local builder, a guy named Jay, Nirvana Handpan, and so he's in Burbank. And this is a custom one he made for me out of stainless steel, and his line starts at about $1,400, and they go up to there. This custom's start at about $3,000, and then the resonance from these is amazing. Like this one I brought is in the key of F, and the scale is called Astronaut, so it kind of gives you this floating kind of feeling. This is in the key of E, and it's at the witching hour, so it's got this really mysterious sound to it. So when you're meditating, it has really good, like, you can kind of end up in some pretty odd spaces in your own imagination, you know?
Okay.
So,
and I know what those are. Those are gongs, right? But different type of gongs?
Yes, these are gongs. Yes, these are definitely unique gongs, different from what most people are used to seeing.
Not symphony gong, not a Chinese gong?
No, this one's actually a Grata Sonora, and these are handmade out of Italy in a cave. And so this dude and his wife, they get down and they make these beautiful artistic gongs that have these extremely unique sounds that...
It sounded like there was a train.
Yep. I've had people think that they. One guy woke up and said he thought he was on the Nebuchadnezzar in the Matrix.
Ooh.
So it's
we love the Matrix.
yeah. We've had elephants, whales. The sounds I can make out of these with the tools that I have, besides the regular mallets, you're used to hearing them just bang on them crash. I have other sounds that we can make it to where when people have their eyes closed and they're in a deep meditative space, people think that they're underwater. They think they're in space. Like it's really nice where we can just draw the imagination out. And so this is a grata sonora. This is called this gong. They call it the plasma gong. So that's what it's titled under. And this is a paiste. You know, paiste is world famous. They've been making cymbals and gongs for years. This is a sound creation earth gong. So this gives you the resonance of earth. So when you hit it, they're all made at, all their gongs are at 440. So they all do, because that's what most bands and symphonics. So this is more. This would be used in a symphonic system too, like a symphonic gong system. But the sound of this one really gives it a shimmery sound and a unique crash that you're just not used to. It's just not a normal gong that you hear. So when you get your eyes closed, it just really washes through your body. And the gongs are the most ancient instrument on the earth. So it just wakes up our ancestry deep inside of us.
People who close their eyes that are watching it, maybe putting on some headphones?
Headphones work tremendously well. If you have headphones, please get them on. It does this job very much better, because you get to hear the tones, the vibrations, and if you close your eyes and just think about wonderful things about being on the beach or other spaces, you can really enjoy yourself. So she's going to explain to you what she's playing down here, and she's got some good tools. There you go.
Singing bowls, right?
Yes.
But not just no ordinary.
No, these are actually crystal singing bowls, and each one is tuned to a different chakra of the body. Within our body, we have 7 chakras. I brought 4 of them. The ones that I brought today are the crown chakra, which is the very top of your head, the throat chakra, which is definitely in the throat area. We have the solar plexus, which is our chest area, and then I have the root chakra, which is our bum and lower half. And then I also brought my Shruti box here. This is like an accordion-like sound and played typically like an accordion without the keys. The keys are just actually reeds on here instead. And this is a drone instrument, and it keeps you in a low vibrational and keeps you grounded during your meditation, because these bowls typically pull you up because the sound is higher. So
When you said that that's a throat, that's your top of your head, does that heal that?
it goes into that area, and it actually vibrates to the frequency of that area of your body, which aligns your chakra, because we typically are out of alignment when we're not feeling well. They say when you're having trouble speaking, your throat chakra is out of alignment.
I've never had that happen.
So you would ring that the throat chakra. And then this one is like you're having trouble breathing, you're breathing not correctly, maybe you're just like feeling very anxious. You would ring this bowl, and it would bring your breath down, and it would bring you into a nice meditative state and get you in a nice calmer frequency. Yeah.
So let's get it started. And if you don't mind, Jay, do you want to sit over here, like after we make sure?
Yes, you two should be sitting here. And one more thing, since we know the body is over 80% water, if you've ever seen studies where people talk positive thoughts inside their water and then they freeze it, makes ice cubes out of it, it's been shown that somatics and other things that our body can actually, we can get rid of inflammation in the body. We can get rid of stagnant cells and rehydrate cells and just help blood flow in the body and just recenter yourself. So the vibrational sounds of being in person, it's definitely a benefit. So if you can get to a sound bath in your local area, we provide sound baths. Please try to get to one. You sit in that space. You'll definitely enjoy what the vibrations that you get. You'll sleep really well that night. Really good. You have really good dreams and things like that. So that's what we try to encourage people, is just to slow down, sit down, rest, take a moment for yourself, clear your mind of all the thoughts that you have all day that you have to deal with all the time. And that's what we try to work with, because we're all human and we all deal with them. And so that's what we do. And to be honest with you, this is only about 10% of the instruments that we use in a full sound bath setup. So we just brought this because we wanted to introduce everybody to things, but there's more singing bowls. We have numerous different hand pans. There's a couple more different gongs. We have didgeridoos. We have whistles and flutes, and there's a lot of cool instruments. So please, you guys should check them out.
Where can they find you guys? One more time.
On Instagram at High Desert Healing, just how it's spelled. High Desert Healing 760. That's kind of the area code up here. So High Desert Healing 760. We've played in San Diego, San Francisco, Sedona, Las Vegas. We have plans to be playing in Southern Oregon, Washington State, Colorado. So if you guys follow our page, we're going to be in numerous spaces. I play in Santa Ana once or twice a month at 8th Chakra Studio with some good friends of ours. And so we have quite a bit of events. So we come to other regions. So it's not just coming to the high desert. So, but if you're in the high desert, we are here, and this is our home, and we love to heal our local community. So thank you guys for the time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Funxtas here in the studio. They're about to perform a session over here, and hopefully they're going to help me out here with my performance anxiety and my erectile dysfunction.
We'll focus on that.
We'll focus.
The yellow bulb.
Oh, the
no, it's the red one. It's the red one.
Which one's the smallest one? Ladies and gentlemen, the Funxtas! You forgot it. You forgot the peanut bowl. I'm going to go over there. You want to listen to it? Okay, we'll be in right now. We're going to just listen.
We're going to start, and then she's going to start her meditation soon.
Just ask that you take a nice deep breath in another big deep breath in through your nose. Hold it, gather up any beautiful, loving, positive vibrational energy, and then exhale. One last time, one deep breath in, and then exhale. I'm going to count you in from 10 to 1. 1 being wide awake and present with your eyes wide open. So 10, 9, wiggle your toes, wiggle your ankles and your feet. Get the blood flowing back into your body. 8, 7, calves, your knees, your thighs, get the blood flowing. Yeah. 6, 5, arch your back, puff up your chest, take a big deep breath in, and exhale. Move your shoulders around a little bit. 4, 3, stretch out your arms, move your hands, fingers, bring the blood flow back into your body. 3, 2, stretch your neck, your jaw, move your nose around a little bit and scratch your forehead, cheeks. And 1, open those big beautiful eyes. Welcome back. Thank you.
Wow. Is every session customized different than the previous one?
Very.
Yes.
We call ourselves intuitive flowers.
It's improvised on the spot. It's not like you guys rehearsed this, right?
No.
Oh, it takes you on that customized journey.
Complete
time.
freestyle. Complete freestyle. You know. That's-
Jay, you okay over there? Okay.
He's crying.
I'm telling you. We got another one. We got a couple more, or was that
Yeah,
it?
no, if you'd like, we could do another.
We could do some other stuff.
Mhm.
What would you like to hear?
Jay, yeah, one more. Because we've only been going on for like what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
You guys got like 25 minutes.
How much longer you guys want us to go? Because that's the trick.
20 minutes.
Go. Cool. No problem. We can do that.
Jay, you got to get over here though. Sit next to me. Okay, from
Do you want
beginning
me
to
to
feel this
do
one.
do you want me to do a little guided meditation?
Yeah, because now you're sitting here, so she's gonna walk you through the
Do
meditation.
I take out my shoes?
However, you just need to be comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you're good.
Don't worry, I just took a shower, okay?
You're good.
Oh, we've had some experiences.
I bet.
So no worries.
We believe in deodorant, okay? Not organic, at least.
We are hippies, but we don't smell.
Oh my gosh, I meant the hippies that do smoke. Here we go, ladies
So
and
have
gentlemen. Round 2. What is this called? Guided meditation?
So we're gonna do the sound bath, but I'm gonna do a little deeper guided meditation.
Can I smoke a bowl first?
Sure.
Please.
Okay.
We actually have these sessions. They're called chronic sessions where we smoke a bowl first. So.
Oh no!
Oh.
Okay, here we go. What's up, buddy? What you doing, Papa?
taste a margarita on your lips? Do you smell suntan lotion? Are you watching your favorite TV show? Just envision your bliss. Are there flowers? What do they smell like? Is there dirt on the ground? Can you smell that dirt?
treated to. You have to experience it. So tell them again where they can find you.
High Desert Healing 760 on Facebook and Instagram, and it's HIGH. High. We're in the desert.
High desert.
We're all getting some healing. We all need some. High Desert Healing 760, Southern California.
Quick question: are we allowed to talk about pricing, or is there a special that we can give out to our listeners if they mention this?
Not a problem. What we do is we offer. So this is the stages that we do. We can come to your residence and we can do a private sound bath like that for your family, your friends. We've done them for end of life ceremonies. We've done them for birthday parties. We've done them for some unique experiences. Just people bringing people together. Here in the valley, those prices start at about $300.
Okay.
It's quite a bit of instruments that we bring.
Yeah.
We have to check out the space first. We've done it in a few locations, and it goes up from there. So it all depends on how much space you have, how many instruments you have, how many people are coming, and then the intention of how long we have to play. So that's usually $300 is that setup to bring this system to your space.
For the experience that they're gonna get, that's a killer value. So hit them up, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we have the Funxtas and the High Desert Healers. All right.